Hi, I'm Paul Garrett from Reno, Nevada. I'm 5'11". On a scale of 1 to 5 riding horses, I'm about a 3. Haven't been on a horse in about the last 8 months. Other than that, I always try to repeatedly ride every year. Just haven't got to that point yet. I missed out this year. Some things happened, family things, traveling. But I have a flea-bitten mare that I usually ride over in Mound House City, right outside of Reno. I have been riding since I was in high school. I was a trail guide for Buck Nord Stables. It was a job that I came home one day and my mom said, you're going to be a horse trail boss. And whatever that was, well, I found out 4 years later. I started off cleaning out corrals and cleaning out stables, and 4 years later I was leading the parade. I was the trail guide. I loved it. Been around horses as much as possible ever since. When I wasn't at Buck Nord on some summers, I would be in British Columbia where my one uncle had a small gentleman's ranch, and I had an Arabian mare there that was mine, Ginger, and I rode her as much as I could for the 2 weeks that I'd be spending up there in those summers. And if it was a summer I wasn't going to his ranch, I have another uncle in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, had a 2,000-acre ranch and about 20,000 head of cattle. I wasn't allowed to go on the cattle drives, so I was a football player. It was all league. My parents thought that was important. They didn't want me to get hurt. My uncle agreed with them. So I didn't get to go out on any drives, but I did get to do castrations, cleanup, branding, whatever else they had in mind, and that was just fantastic. I believe I've been a cowboy all my life, and I believe I've been a cowboy in past lives. I don't know who, but I was one of them. I like to think it was Bass Reeves myself.
Mr. Watson, I have a woman who's just come in wanting to deposit $8,000.
Did you say $8,000, Nate?
Yes, sir. $8,000. She seems to have all her documents in order also, sir.
What does she look like? That's a lot of money, Nate. Not too many folks even have that kind of money, much less a woman. You think she's a whore? I mean, that could be it.
Oh, I don't think so, sir. She's very polite and well dressed. Expensive clothes, nothing shabby or used like a whore might wear. I don't believe she's a whore at all, sir.
Well, what the hell is it then, Nate? A woman with that kind of money is prime pickings, if you know what I mean. We got to get to the bottom of this.
I follow you, sir. That's why I came in here so quickly. I knew you'd know how to handle this one.
We have to figure out how she got that money, how she's going to make money, and how we're going to get our hands on that money before one of these other slimy sons of bitches finds out and beats us to the punch. Tell you what. Go out, give me that stuff. Go out and send her in. I'll take it from here.
Mr. Watson, I have a woman who's just come in wanting to deposit $8,000.
Did you say $8,000, Nate?
Yes, sir. $8,000. She seems to have all her documents in order also, sir.
What's she look like? That's a lot of money, Nate. Not too many folks even have that kind of money, much less a woman. You think she's a whore? I mean, that might be it.
I don't think so, sir. She's very polite and well dressed. Expensive clothes, nothing shabby or used like a whore might wear. I don't believe she's a whore at all, sir.
Well, what the hell is it then? We gotta get to the bottom of this, Nate. A woman with that kind of money is prime pickings, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I follow you, sir. That's why I came in here so quickly. I knew you'd know how to handle this one.
We have to figure out how she got that money, how she's gonna make money, and how we're gonna get our hands on that money before one of these other slimy sons of bitches can beat us to the punch. Tell you what, leave that stuff with me. Go on out, send her in. I'll take care of it from her.